Okay, so our omnibus test revealed that there was a significant interaction effect. And so we will need to probe through a post hoc analysis to find out where that actually is. So while the main effects of hair and clothing use the marginal means to see if there were differences, the interaction effect will use the cell means, which are right here, these descriptive statistics. So we won't need to get the marginal means for this one, but we will get the post hoc analysis. So we'll go back down to post hoc tests and we'll move our interaction effect over and look at the results. So this is where the flagging significant differences really comes in handy, because as you can see, you have a lot of tests here. So we can see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these were significant. And the way that we read these is in groups, or you can also even consider it as a vignette. So remember, we had 6 vignettes. So a group, you can consider it as one of the vignettes. So let me bring the code book over. Okay, so think of this as 4 columns, column 1, column 2, column 3, and column 4. So column 1 and column 2 are a group or a vignette. Column 3 and column 4 are a group. Column 1 is 1 and 2, so I know that's my 2-level IV of hair. Column 2 is 1, 2, and 3, so I know that's my 3-level IV of clothing. So this first one here would be curly hair with professional clothing. This 2 and 1 would be straight hair with professional clothing, curly hair with casual clothing, curly hair, straight hair with casual clothing, and curly hair with revealing clothing. And then columns 3 and 4, 3 has just 1s and 2s, so I know that that's going to be my curly hair. And 4 has 1, 2, and 3. Sorry about that. 4 has 1, 2, and 3, so I know that that is my clothing variable. So this is straight hair with professional clothing, curly hair with casual clothing, straight hair with casual clothing, curly hair with revealing clothing, and so on. So the way that you're reading the differences here is the imaginary minus symbol is right here. So this first row is curly hair with professional clothing minus straight hair with professional clothing. So you can think of it in terms of vignettes. So the vignette with the candidate that had curly hair with professional clothing, what was the average rating of dependability there, minus the average rating of the vignette that had the straight hair with the professional clothing. And the difference between those two was not very big. It's only about 1.3 points, 1.4 points. And we can see that that difference isn't big enough to be significant. We do have a significant difference here, so we can read where that's at. So it's going to be curly hair with professional clothing minus curly hair with revealing clothing. So candidates that had curly hair with professional clothes were more dependable than candidates who had curly hair with revealing clothes, and that difference is about 2.74. We can see that in the descriptives. So curly hair with professional clothes has 4.94 minus curly hair with revealing clothes is 2.2. So if you subtracted 4.94 from 2.2, you would get 2.74. So that difference is significant. And you'll go through and look at all of the other significant tests. You'll report these in your result section of your paper. You'll report the significant tests when you report the interaction effect. When you report the main effects, for your 2-level IV and your 3-level IV, you will report the marginal means for those. And we'll talk about reporting next week whenever we meet.